everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I'm showing you my prepper pantry haul. This one is very different from the hauls that I typically do. Normally I'm doing food and things of that nature, canned items, non-perishables, things for the pantry that will last quite a bit of time. I will say that my pantry is a functioning pantry. We still take from it and go through it all the time, but with the garden coming in full force, we kind of took a step back from that because I am going to be canning, dehydrating, and freezing a lot of those goods. So our pantry is getting very stocked, and I'm excited about that, but I did want to focus on some other stock ups. First off, if you are new here, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button and became part of our YouTube family. We make videos 4 to 5 times a week just about life on a budget here in Northern Colorado. So, like I was saying, this week we found a bunch of items. We went to a few different stores. It was kind of just stocking up at the stores when we were there. It wasn't anything specific, but the goal was to not spend a lot of money. And I wanted to share this with you because I went to stores that generally people have in their area or they have access to. And I know the sales are going to be going on for the month and all the way through August. So that's why I'm sharing it now. I hope this is helpful. I am challenging you to think outside the box when it comes to putting food back, putting items back. So I do say this all the time, and it is prep what your family is actually going to use. I came across a channel, Mary's Nest. I know some of you follow her, and she actually challenged me to prep some things that we wouldn't use. She is referencing the Great Depression. Her mother went through it. They are from Italy, and they came over and had a whole baked bean incident. You have to go over and check out Mary's channel. It's called Mary's Nest. I will type it out in the description down below. But she made a really good point that some of the things that we typically prep are not going to be around. So that is what we're doing. We prep for just about every reason. It doesn't have to be food shortage. Right now it's inflation for us, trying to keep up with these increasing prices. I know a lot of us are in the same boat, so I hope you find some inspiration in these videos. I'm going to address this quickly because I've been getting this comment quite a bit, and it is, why are you sharing your preps? That's such a rookie move. Don't do that, blah, 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 blah. If you're new here, and I'm assuming some of those people are, and maybe they're just passerbys, but the problem is that it's so individual to your family. I prep and show you my preps so you can see that it is attainable. You can do this. It's not hard. It's not supposed to be daunting. I see fear just thrown at people when it comes to these videos. So I'm hoping that my calm approach is just helpful to you. So I don't know what to say about those comments. I should just let them go, but it is really hard for me to hear that, just a stranger on the internet just warning me that someone is going to come take my food. I think that's extremely threatening, and I don't appreciate it. So if you are thinking of commenting that, please don't. Your comment will just be blocked at this point, but I'm going to get off of there. I wanted to just address that quickly. I'm going to get you turned around and show you what we got this week. I hope this gives you some inspiration to think outside the box. That is my goal. So without further ado, let's get right into the haul. Okay, here's the haul, small but mighty. Hocus Pocus is playing in the background, of course. We are just on a kick recently. But I will say I stocked up on my basics: flour, sugar, and what else did I get? Beans and rice. Those are the 4 that I always stock up on. And water. Those are 5 that I stock up on every single week. If you're new here, check out some of my emergency preparedness videos. That playlist is always linked in the description box down below. But I did want to just say I do get that every week. I just didn't want you guys to get bored of these hauls. So here we are. I got some seeds for next season. They are buy one get one free. Some of them were 50 cents. I just got cucumbers, chives, cauliflower, and some pumpkins. So my thing here is go to your garden centers, even Lowe's, Home Depot, and see what they're doing as far as seeds. A lot of places are having sales right now, like buy one get ones. you know, they don't have to be organic. I try and get organic if we can afford it, but yeah, I keep seeds. I have a little seed binder out there, and it's always great to keep seeds on hand if you have access to make a garden, which I feel like everyone does in some way. They just don't know it. The next one is some of these, I'm going to butcher the name, Mayakoba beans. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. The woman that owns my farm stand said a lot of people call them Enola beans, and they actually cook twice as fast as your regular dry beans, but I am just going to put these in some Mylar bags. And I did get a lot of comments on a couple of videos ago about my Mylar bags and how they're not sealed properly, and I looked into that more. I'm in a higher altitude, and the oxygen absorbers that I put in there take all of that oxygen out, so it doesn't have to be like super stuck fast to the beans. It really depends on where you are. I know I got a lot of comments about that, and then people fearful that their Mylar wasn't right. So you really have to check into where you are in the world, and then make sure you're, you know, I don't know. I guess that it's a helpful comment, but just make sure you have all your ducks in a row before you comment, because a lot of people got scared. But anyways, 2 pounds for $5. I think these are awesome, and they're locally grown, so they will go in some food storage bags downstairs in the pantry. Next up, I found some yeast, $1.09 for a 3-pack. This was just in the Kroger clearance. I just got 5 of them, and I wanted to jump on here because whenever I say something is on clearance, my Kroger is actually called King Supers, but whenever I say something is on clearance, a lot of people say, hey, oh my gosh, mine too. So I don't know, check your Kroger, see if they have yeast on clearance. They might not, but you might find something over there that you use in the pantry. I remember during all of this mess going to the store thinking that I was so smart. I was just like, oh, well, they don't have bread, I'll just make my own bread, and then there was no yeast. So that was my issue. I was not prepared, and I love making bread. So I don't know, stock up on some yeast. Next up, my supplements were on sale at Sprouts. So I take vegan omega 3s, DHA, and DPA. I'm plant-based, if you didn't know. And then B12, and what was my last one? Zinc. Okay, so my thing was, these are 20% off right now at Sprouts. You can even do Sprouts online, and they do, I know my Sprouts app can direct you to a place that you can get them delivered to your home. So essentially you can get them from the Sprouts website, or it's a third party, but you can still get your 20%. So I don't know, look into supplements and things like this. Right now I have ashwagandha on the way. I take that powder every now and again. I have some magnesium, and I have some St. John's wort, and I feel like there was one more, but I'm forgetting. Oh, D3, because we take D3 every day. So yeah, I just stocked up on some of my supplements. They're just nice to have on hand. Next up, Sam's Club's organic virgin coconut oil. It's cold pressed and unrefined. This is a killer deal. I will type the price right here because I forget, but should have got 2 of these. I always try and stock up on some sort of oil, whether it is avocado or coconut or olive, but nothing too seedy. No seed oils. I'm not a fan. Next up, I'm going to get some strange looks for this. I stocked up on 3 Wishes wine. So this is from Whole Foods. If you don't have a Whole Foods, I'm sorry, this will not go for you. Maybe you have a Trader Joe's that you can buy from, but if you have a Trader Joe's, you should have a Whole Foods. I'm not sure. Find a cheap wine. It does not have to be tasting good. You're not going to use it for that. So yeah, you're not going to be using it to drink, but you could. I follow the Max. That's another awesome channel on here. I will link them down below as well. And they were talking about bartering, which I do, every week with my neighbors. We trade eggs, flowers, seeds, vegetables, just about everything, manual labor, really anything, but you can barter alcohol if push came to shove, and I think that is something that I haven't really touched on, but that's one idea. But what I'm doing here mainly is cooking with the red wines, and I'm going to be making jams and jellies with red wines. Let me know your favorite things to do with red wine besides drinking. And then with the white, I am using it as cleaning, astringent, and or jellies, jams, things like that. I cook with white wine too, but this is great to cook with. You can also clean your vegetables with it, but this is $2.99, and again, killer deal. It tastes just fine. I feel like if you watch Parks and Rec, Leslie says that she'll take any glass of wine because she can't tell the difference. And I mean, sometimes I can, but I'm just not a wine connoisseur, so it does taste good to me. So yes, I stocked up on that. The Whole Foods liquor store is not close to us at all, but I wanted to throw this in here. And then some other things that I picked up along the way that may be me just thinking outside of the box, but it may help you too. Okay, it is a little disorganized because I'm cleaning these, but my farm stand, which leads me to you going to your farm stand and asking, right now around this time, are selling their mason jars. So I found jelly jars in here for $5. They don't come with the lids, not all of them, but I have a bunch, and it comes with the ring though. And then I like wide mouth canning jars, but it's totally up to you. I already got one out there just to check it out. I'm gonna go back. She says not a lot of people buy them, and she does this every season. She has a ton. They were $5 for the case. I think that's amazing. And then while we were at the apothecary, if you were here for our hike video the other day, we did pick up some herbs. I drink these in teas. Let me know your favorite way to use it, but I got some oat straw and motherwort, but I really enjoy these. They are definitely helpful for anxiety, but you could also use them for some medicinal benefits. So I will link some literature down in the description box below so you can check that out. Alrighty everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this different take on a prepper pantry haul. I wanted to think outside of the box and really challenge you to do the same. So stay tuned. I'm actually going to start doing these 2 days a week, some meals that you can make with your prepper pantry items, and just some specific videos. So how to do your own tinctures, how to harvest certain things in the garden, and some medicinal items that you can use instead of some of those pharmaceuticals. But yeah, I'm excited. If you're new here, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and we will catch you next time. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. Bye, y'all.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and